standing by.
That's right. We have a lady by the name of Laura. It's the L word.
The L word.
The L word. That's right. Laura Ingraham, star of talk radio. She is just an amazing individual.
And she's going to be here in a couple of weeks, I understand.
She is going to be here at the Nixon Library,
Yeah.
speaking here in a couple of weeks. But now what we're going to do is join her via the technology wonders of telephone shape.
Something I understand.
Yes, indeed. Laura, take it away. Joining me from the right coast right now is the Tsarina of talk radio, and by Tsarina, I'm talking radio royalty, the one and only Laura Ingraham, who is as beautiful and talented and tough and smart as they come in this industry. And I tell you, the thing that I most love about her, although I love everything about her, is that she is a supporter of our troops and has put her money where her mouth is. She has walked the walk. She has gone to Iraq. And in fact, in February of 2006, she was there in the dangerously sweltering temperatures, out there mingling with thousands of soldiers, Marines, Air Force, Navy, National Guardmen, and reservists, all of these people. Laura, welcome to Troopathon 2010. Thanks for joining us.
Great, Melanie. You're the one who's doing the walking for the rest of us. You're putting together this great effort again, and I couldn't be more thrilled. This is such a privilege for me to just do my small part in helping you and helping our great patriots in uniform. And I don't wear a uniform, but I try to do what I can to support those who do wear a uniform and their families. So,
I feel very strongly, I feel very strongly about this. As you know, we've seen since 2005, we've seen the flag haters out there, the Medea Benjamins and the Code Pink and the MoveOn.org types who have done nothing to contribute to the safety and security of our country. And it's the young men and women, often 18, 19, 20 years old, who are making the true sacrifices. And you've seen them. You were just recovering from your own illness when you were out there with these young men and women, and I know it made a huge impression on you.
Well, it was the best medicine for me after breast cancer, and I was coming back from chemotherapy, and I really think they did more to help me than I did to help them, because my hair was short. I looked like a Marine myself. I was pretty short hair and suited up, and I came away from those 5 days that I was there. I came away just thinking to myself how fortunate we are that we have a volunteer service, how blessed we are that these men and women are willing to do this for us, and how much more I felt like I needed to commit myself to supporting them. And it truly was nothing but a blessing and a privilege, and I really don't think I did much. I think I took away much more than I got.
You were at Camp Victory, Camp Constitution. You were riding up and down the Highway of Death in the Humvees.
Oh, yeah.
And you were hanging out with some guys at the Cigar Club. What was that?
Oh, boy, that was the 10th. Those are the guys at the 10th Mountain Division. I was also with the 1st Cav the week after the Bob Woodruff got in that horrible, tragic event with his convoy. So they wouldn't let me go out on a forward operating combat patrol because of what happened with him just the week before. But I was able to, do a lot and visit hospitals and orphanages and water treatment plants and so forth. But just when it was time to kick back at the end of a long day, it was hilarious because, look, they created a little bit of the United States in Baghdad. And so they had a little cigar room that was made, I think if I remember right, it was made out of some plywood, and it was just a riot. So at the end of the day, you're sitting back, and there's no alcohol, obviously, because it's Iraq. But they did have some cigars, and we just sat back, and I think they made me an honorary 10th Mountain Division member, so I was very excited about that.
Well, Laura, I just have to say you've put your money where your mouth is. Not only have you been there to Iraq and done that, you walked the walk and talked the talk, you've contributed thousands of dollars for our care package program over the last 2 years. This is our 3rd year of doing it for the Troopathon 2010. We are unbelievably grateful for your support, for your love for our country, for what you do every day on the radio, and we could not be more proud of you as a woman broadcaster and as a person who simply loves this country. We call them patriots out here.
Oh, well, Melanie, back at you, and I have a check going your way, as I always try to support you every year, and and you have a special. You always have a special place in my heart just for what you do for America. I ask people now when I interview them on my show. I try to ask them, people who've been on the show for the first time, this simple question: what does America mean to you? I don't think we think about that enough.
I don't.
On a day-to-day basis. What is this country? What's the purpose of this whole place? Do we feel like we have any special obligation to the country, and if so, why? And so I'm really trying to tackle things from the American voice, the American perspective, and you're certainly doing just an enormous amount for those who are, they're sweating it out for us every day, and God bless them, God bless you, and just keep it up, and I'm here for you always.
Laura, thank you so much. I'm proud to consider you a friend, call you a friend, and I know that our troops, our men and women who are serving in harm's way, consider you their friend because you've got their back.
You better believe it. They got mine, I got theirs. Troopathon 2010.
Woohoo!